like, I'm really, really trying to become the best version of myself in everything that I'm doing. My career, my personal life, my relationship. So I'm working on all these things currently. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I took my braids down. I have on this wig, and today has just not been a good day, honestly. I'm in my closet right now. I'm trying to find a purse to go with this dress that I have on. I don't even really want to wear this dress, but I've been feeling really shitty and I just want to feel sexy, and I just got dressed, get cute, and I'm just taking myself out. Like, might meet up with some friends later, but it's just me and me right now because I just can't be bothered. I feel like everyone, I'm just tired, you know? So that's just what it is. My house is a mess. Like, my house is literally how I feel, just crappy. I have the cleaners coming tomorrow. Today just was not the day. Like, I just feel like no matter what I do, it's not good enough. That's really how I've been feeling lately. And that feeling really sucks because I really try to give my all, but people don't understand how, like, okay, I'm gonna just wear my cross Gucci bag because I ain't got time. I'm on the mood to carry none of this shit, so I'm gonna just carry my crossbody bag. I just feel like anything I do is like not enough, you know? And it's getting really frustrating because I really be trying my best to be there for everyone, show up for everyone. And, you know, it just makes me think, like, if I don't show up for a person, it becomes an issue. But, like, who's showing up for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I just be wanting to understand. Like, who is showing up for me? It's just more so like I said, I feel like nothing that I'm doing is good enough. Like, I work a 9 to 5. I'm working out right now, so I work out 3 times a week. I train 3 times a week. I work a 9 to 5 that I drive to. That is literally like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and it takes me about an hour to get back to work, to get back home from work every day. On the weekends, I have little to no time for social because 1, I'm tired. 2, I'm trying to run around and do everything that I need to do on a Saturday, but I can't do it. yes, there's sometimes that I'll make plans during the week and like, yeah, I can do this, because I have the energy. And then I'm also learning that I need to stop doing that. I need to just be like, hey, I'll let you know. Let me get back to you and I'll let you know. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be working on, because, you know, I understand not being there and making plans with people and then like not showing up. I totally get that. But like, I feel like as we're getting older, like we're adults now, I feel like people ought to give grace. And I just feel like people don't do that. People are just not issuing grace to anyone anymore. And it just really sucks. Like, it just does. But it is what it is, honestly speaking. The last time I had a panic attack in regards to something similar to this, and I refused to get in my head and stress about this. That's going to, you know, lead me to basically, you know, just start tripping again. And I'm really not trying to do that. Like, I'm really not. Like, my house is literally, like, I haven't even done laundry today. I ain't did laundry today. I'm gonna do laundry tomorrow. The cleaners are gonna come help me clean tomorrow. Then I'm gonna do laundry tomorrow. I was gonna post something on Instagram, and it was just basically talking about how, like, you know, there's certain, because let me just be very clear, because I feel like nobody really on here, I haven't really shared like my story, and maybe this is a good time for me to just kind of say something. But I want to say this. I'm an immigrant. Let's be very clear. I'm a legal immigrant in the country now. 5 years ago, I was not a legal immigrant in this country. So, in the last 4 years, all I have been focused on is literally my self-growth, my self-development, making money, trying to work on my career path. Those are what I have been focused on for the majority of the 4 years. I personally would like to think that I've done okay for myself. In the last 4 years, I've been able to pay my own bills, get my own place, live by myself, pay my own car note, pay my taxes, pay my insurance, pay everything solely on my own. Okay? And again, I know that this is America. We're grown. This is what we're supposed to do. I'm not complaining about what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get you to understand that up until recently, a few years ago, is when my life truly began. Do you see what I'm saying? So, me moving to Atlanta a year ago was honestly one of the most big girl moves that I could have ever made for myself. And I did all of that, again, on my own. So, like, and I'm still here, still trying to figure out what it is, you know, my career path. The company that I'm with, is this a company that I intend on being with for the long term? Is this a company that I want to work at, get the experience, and move on to bigger and better things? Is this is Atlanta a place that I want to settle in? Is Atlanta a place that I want to stay and settle for the rest? For I don't even know, because right now everything is just kind of like flowing, and I'm just like going with the flow. So I say all of this to say this. I have lacked in certain areas in my life in regards to some of my relationships with my friends, with my family, with my siblings, and it's starting to take a toll. And I think what I'm just hurt about is the lack of understanding that is not being rendered to me. You know, like, I feel like some people see my posts or whatever, and they think, oh, she's living her life, she's living her best life, she's by herself, she's in Atlanta, she's, you know, she done moved, da-da-da-da. No, like, I'm still here trying to figure shit out, and I'm by myself. Like, and this is why I feel like social media is so warped, because I can post one outing and somebody would think, oh, she living her best life. Like, she is out doing it. But you don't know if I'm going outside just to clear my head. You don't know if I'm going outside just because, bro, like it's a lot of shit that I gotta deal with. I'm tired from the stress of work. I'm tired from all the stuff I gotta do. I'm tired from all the responsibilities that I have going on. Maybe I just want to step out and just treat myself, and then me posting that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just see the good and they think, oh, okay, that's just what it is. This is a constant thing. And it sucks because I'm one of those people who I don't care. I don't mind to share my struggles. I do not mind. But of course, I have to move in a strategic way to be able to share my struggles, because I'm not trying to come on here and play the victim or do woe is me. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Like, it's really not. So it's just really frustrating because I just feel like I'm misunderstood. I feel like no one understands me. And of course, me keeping to myself, being a loner, and just really staying in my own little shell probably doesn't help, because it gives off, I've had someone tell me this, that I give off the persona of I'm a snob. I'm far from a snob. I'm extremely friendly. I'm extremely social. I'm just I really, really like my space, because my space has been all I've had for like years. I came to this country by myself at the age of 15. I am now 33. I lived with my aunt. I lived with my uncle, and in their home, granted, they were taking care of me, but imagine a kid at 15 leaving Nigeria, coming to a whole new country. You know, there's a lot of trauma that you and adjusting and shock that you go through as a kid. And I'm going to high school. I was going to high school at a time where people were calling me African booty scratcher. It's not now where everybody is like Igbo and Shayo. Like, I was in school when people were calling me African booty scratcher. People were asking me if I lived in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, that's the era that I came up on. But I managed to overcome all of that. And I managed to get out of Dallas, Texas, and I moved to Houston, Texas. And in Houston is where I basically just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, went to school. I didn't finish. I didn't get my college degree. Yes. And that's because I paid out of pocket. Well, let me refrain. I didn't pay out of pocket. My parents paid out of pocket for my tuition. And at the time, I didn't take school as serious as I needed to take school serious. And truth be told, the reason why that was because I really didn't have any guidance. Like, I was on my own. Like, I was literally on my own. No one cared enough to kind of walk me into a narrow path and be like, hey, this is what you need to do. I'm going to guide you to this, and that. I didn't have a mentor. I literally figured this shit out on my own. I grinded on my own. So, me doing all of this and getting to the point that I am in my life now, it's just, I'm still working because I feel like nothing I do is good enough. Like, and it sucks because I really feel this way. And, you know, I'm missing certain things in the people's lives that I love. I'm missing graduation. I'm missing, you know, I'm just missing important things. And these are things that I know that I shouldn't, like it makes me feel bad that I'm missing them, if that makes sense. And I know the toll that it takes on me personally, contrary to what anyone may believe or what you may see. I know how much it eats me up inside. But I think another part of me too, in a way, the reason why I am the way that I am is because of, at the time when I was struggling, when I was going through what I was going through, some people, you know what I'm saying, that were in my life at that time, literally stunned on me. People played with me. People played in my face and acted like I was stupid. People treated me nay. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I used to sleep on couches, okay? I used to drive a Toyota Corolla. And I miss my Toyota Corolla. God knows. If you give me my Toyota Corolla right now, I would still drive that bitch. Right fucking now, I would drive it. And I used to valet my Toyota Corolla because I didn't give a fuck. I did not care. So I'm just saying all of that because, like, at the time, people just used to stun on me. And maybe in a way, my subconscious has just kind of like programmed to where it's like, if you have shown me that I'm not a priority in your life, if you have shown me that, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not someone that you value and someone that you want to place and be like, hey, this is this person in my life, this and that, like, come over here, do this, and you're going to be this person. If you have put other people before me, like, And I've reshuffled my deck. Like, I'm not even gonna have a conversation with you about like, okay, dang, you treating me like this. No, because I know my place in your life. I know that I really don't have that place in your life. So I'm going to move as sorts. So you can't, whenever you decide to have a relationship with me, then show up and say, okay, now I'm putting all these expectations or demands into this relationship, and this is the time now that I choose to have a relationship with you. No. Like, you can't expect a person to really just willy-nilly like just be that again. Like, it takes time. And I know it might sound like I'm resentful or I hold some resentment, and maybe I do. Maybe I still do. Maybe these are things that I probably need to unpack and I need to deal with. But that's on me. But I think I've just gotten to a point in my life where I don't give people expectations anymore because I've been hurt over and over again. And that doesn't mean that, of course, I want people... I actually don't want you to have expectations for me because I'm a human being and I'm going to fall short. I'm not perfect. I'm trying my best in my own personal life to show up for myself right now in my life. So that is what I'm working on. This is the reason as to why I created this space. This is the reason as to why I created this becoming okay thing, because this is really me trying to become the best version of myself I'm really, really trying to become the best version of myself in everything that I'm doing. My career, my personal life, my relationship. So I'm working on all these things currently. And you know, these are the challenges. This is what is happening. This is part of me becoming. This is the becoming of Oge. So I don't know what to do in regards to it. I don't know what to do about this feeling like I'm not enough. Well, sometimes I do feel like I'm not enough. And this feeling like what I do is not enough. I feel like what I do in for myself is not even enough. I feel like I need to have a house. I feel like I need to have a certain amount of money in the bank right now. Like, I feel like I need to be doing other things. I feel like I should have bought my mother a home. I feel like I should have moved my father to America. Like, these are the shit that goes on in my head. And granted, it's not my responsibility, but these are literally the things that go into my head because I am the first child. So it's like the pressure. Do you see what I'm saying? And it just goes back to the saying about, like, you know, when you're in the aircraft and, you know, they always tell you, like, you have to put the oxygen on your face first before you help the next person. And that is just where I am in my life right now. Like, I need all the oxygen for me right now. And I've now learned that I don't really have... I need to focus on my own oxygen right now. And, yeah. That's just where I'm at. So, this was a rant. I'm going to now head out and go get me a drink and have a good time with people that don't expect too much from me.